When a coworker's friend request turned to full-blown harassment, Part 1/2. I've dealt with some toxic coworkers in my time, but none have ever made me question my own sanity. Her name is Rachel, and she thought she was above the law just because she had a good personality. Newsflash, being charming doesn't excuse disrespecting your colleagues. She'd often accidentally stop by my desk, making small talk while pretending to work on her own projects. At first, I brushed it off as harmless banter, but soon realized she was using it as an excuse to snoop around and make snide comments about me behind my back. It got to the point where I'd dread coming into work, wondering what new surprise she had in store for me. Then, one fateful day, she asked if we could grab lunch together outside of work. I politely declined, citing a prior commitment. But little did I know, this was just the beginning of her master plan. The next day, she sent me a friendly message asking how my commitment went down. When I told her I had plans with friends, she made some snide comment about me being too busy for her. I've tried to ignore it, but honestly, it's hard when someone is consistently making you feel like dirt. I started documenting everything, the dates, times, and details of our interactions. But Rachel wasn't having it. She claimed I was overreacting, and that we were just colleagues. The nerve. I've had enough. I'm taking a stand, and a deep breath, to tell you all about my experience with this entitled coworker. Stay tuned, folks. Part 2, well, where do I even begin? I took Rachel's words to heart and started documenting everything, the dates, times, and details of our interactions. And guess what? She didn't take kindly to it. One day, I received an email from HR stating that they'd been receiving complaints about my behavior, read, standing up for myself. They told me to take a break and work on my relationships with colleagues. I was taken aback. Who does HR think they are? I politely replied, saying I'd take their advice but also CCNG the email to our supervisor. The next day, Rachel approached me at work, looking smug as hell. She whispered something in my ear about how HR couldn't handle me and that I was too confrontational. That's when I lost it. I calmly told her she had 30 seconds to leave the building or face a formal complaint. And you know what? The clock started ticking. The HR representative walked into the room, looking frazzled, and informed Rachel that she was under investigation for workplace harassment. Rachel's face turned beet red as she realized she'd finally gone too far. I left the meeting feeling vindicated but also shaken. I've learned to never underestimate the power of documenting everything. It can be your greatest ally in the fight against toxic coworkers.